and that we're all here with a very heavy heart. But at times like these, it's very important that we stick together, because we want to be the change that we want to see in this world, because we must change the faith of our other Hazara people. On behalf of my group, I've written a poem that I'd like to share. Title is, What is it to be a Hazara? Azra budan chi ast? To be a Hazara is to be in constant mourning, because the loss of one Hazara is the loss of all Hazaras. To be a Hazara is to be born with a death warrant warning, because your life is insignificant, like the babies who were murdered in their mother's wombs in the maternity wards of Dashti Barchi. To be a Hazara is to suffer in silence as you watch 9-year-old Shukriya Tabassum have her throat slit with a metal wire. To be a Hazara is to work in the March coal mines of Balochistan, where your killer confirms, are you Hazara, before they shoot you to death. To be a Hazara is to know that the attack on Kaj Education Center will not be the last. To be a Hazara is to bury an empty coffin because you could not locate the body in a sea of blood. To be a Hazara is to carry the pain of your ancestors because it haunts you as shackles grounding your feet. To be a Hazara is to be forcefully driven away from your ancestral homeland to the inhabitable mountains and to the dark caves. To be a Hazara is to be born in exile and to die in exile, far away from your ancestral home. But to be a Hazara is to strive for greatness. To be a Hazara is to be Faiz Muhammad Khatib, who veiled the atrocities of the Pashtun state so that the history of Hazaras survives for the future generations. To be a Hazara is to be Sima Samar, building communities from the ground up and advocating for education and women's rights. To be a Hazara is to be Rohullah Nekpai, the only and 2 times Olympic bronze medalists of Afghanistan. To be a Hazara is to be Shamsia Alizada, a coal miner's daughter who conquered Afghanistan's National University entrance exam. To be a Hazara is to offer so much to the world and your people, but instead, your blood decorates the walls and streets of your country. And finally, to be a Hazara is to be the driving force for change in a land that is cemented in prejudice and injustice. Now repeat after me. Stop Hazara genocide! 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 Recognize! 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 Azra budan! Azra budan! Azra budan! Thank you.
Significant Hazara constituents to share her statement of solidarity. If we can, we've already heard from Mr. Julian to what Labour is going to commit to. So if we can keep it brief.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Cassandra Fernando. For those who don't know me, I am the federal member for Holt. I look after from Hampton Park, Narre Warren South, Cranbourne, Lyndhurst and Lynbrook. I'm here today to express my heartfelt condolences to 56 Hazara people, mostly Hazara girls, whose lives were drastically cut short due to a horribly shameful act of terrorism. This attack on young, blossoming Hazara students at the Khaja Higher Education Centre in Kabul is deeply saddening. It is the most recent of a long list of acts of persecution against the Hazara people. Acts which have intensified since the Taliban's takeover a year ago. The Albanese government continues to commend these deplorable acts targeting the Hazara community in Afghanistan. We support calls from the international community that those responsible must be brought to justice. My message to everyone here is simple. Regardless of race, gender or belief, everyone deserves to live a peaceful life. The marginalization and discriminalization of the Hazara population must stop. I commend the efforts of several Afghan Australian organizations for their hard work in assisting Afghanistan during the times of need. I extend my thoughts, my prayers to the Afghani people, particularly the Hazara community, which deserves to be free from persecution. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Cassandra. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, Dr. Michelle, and others who we didn't get time to hear from. It means a lot to have you here amongst us tonight. I'll just very quickly go through other special dignitaries and guests who were here with us, but we just time is...
تشریف میارن. از دوستان خواهش میشه کسایی که استاد هستن یا استاده هستن اگر میتونن همکاری کنن و بشینن تا کسایی که پشت سر هستن بتوانن برنامه رو ببینن عالی میشه. تشکر از دوستان. تشکر. هزاره بودن، هزاره بودن، هزاره بودن. Stop Hazara genocide. Stop Hazara genocide. Recognize. Recognize.
عرض تسلیت دارم برای فامیلایشان و برای تمام مردم ما. زبان حال شاگردای کرد را من در قالب آهنگ خدمت شما تقدیم میکنم. تشکر. وضو با خونی طفلان هم مجاز است. وضو با خونی طفلان هم مجاز است و قاتل استاده در نماز برای خدا را کن خبر کی به یک پیغمبری دیگر نیاز به یک پیغمبری دیگر نیاز رفتم که بخوانم و بسازم وطنم را رفتم که بخوانم و بسازم وطنم را خون کرد کتابم و سوزاندن تنم را من درگیری تحصیلی و سرمشق سوادم من درگیری تحصیل و سرمشق سوادم غافل که خریدن و بریدن کفنم را غافل که خریدن و بریدن کفنم را رفتم که بسازم وطنم ای دشمنی صفاگی وطن ده تو جوابم ای دشمنی صفاگی وطن ده تو جوابم از چی نمودی تو پامال چمنم را رفتم که بخوانم و بسازم وطنم را رفتم که بخوانم و بسازم وطنم را سوگان به هر قطره خونی از وجودم سوگان به هر قطره از خونی وجودم پیوسته نمایم قدمم را پیوسته نمایم قدمم را پیوسته نمایم قدمم را پیوسته نمایم قدمم را
خدایا برچی را ماتم گرفته و درونی خانه آبی غم گرفته درونی خانه آبی غم گرفته شفیق و مریم و مصادقا جاوی بخون غلطان قلم ما کم گرفتن بخون غلطان قلم ما کم گرفتن بخونی خشناور دخترانی میوی ازایی نرگس و شبنم گرفتن ازایی نرگس و شبنم گرفتن بود دشمن و تعلیم و معارفی که جانی این همه آدم گرفتن که جانی این همه آدم گرفتن بسط ها مادر و والد زادار واقعی از ما نازنین مریم گرفتن کی از ما نازنین مریم گرفتن خدایا برچی را ماتم گرفته و درونی خانه مادر غم گرفته درونی خانه مادر غم گرفته شفیق و مریم و مصادقا جاوی بخون غلطان قلم ما کم گرفتن بخون غلطان قلم ما کم گرفتن بخون غلطان قلم